Hello, my wise friends. I'm Bodha, and today I bring you not one but two festivals packed with fun, gratitude, and some music. It's Kanuma and Mukkanuma, the perfect end to the grand Sankranti celebrations. Kanuma is all about pampering our four-legged friends who work tirelessly for us, while Mukkanuma is the ultimate day for feasting, fun, and a little friendly competition. Think of it as a grand finale of Sankranti, where even the cows and bulls get their spotlight moment. So why do we deck up our cattle, feed them with jaggery rice, and throw in some exciting events like bullock races and feasts? Let's flap our wings and dive straight into the fields to find out. Diving into the origins, let me tell you a tale of valor and devotion that echoes through the eternity. Once upon a time, in the lush lands of Vrindavan, the villagers worshipped Indra, the god of rain, offering grand rituals to appease him. But young Krishna, the mischievous yet wise incarnation of Vishnu, noticed something odd. He questioned, why worship Indra when it's the Govardhana hill and our hard-working cattle that truly sustain us? The villagers, swayed by Krishna's wisdom, redirected their offerings to Govardhana hill and the cattle. Indra, furious at the insult, unleashed torrential rains determined to drown Vrindavan. But Krishna, the protector of Dharma, stepped in. With his little finger, he lifted the massive Govardhana hill like an umbrella, sheltering all the villagers and animals from the storm for 7 days and nights. As Indra watched in awe, he realized Krishna was no ordinary boy, but the supreme being himself. Humbled, he stopped the storm and sought forgiveness. This divine event gave birth to the tradition of Govardhana Pooja and later inspired Kanuma, emphasizing gratitude towards nature and cattle. Another story that is related to Kanuma is the story of Kamadhenu, a celestial being revered even by the gods themselves, is truly magical. Long ago, during the great Samudra Manthan, or the churning of cosmic ocean, the Devas and Asuras sought the nectar of immortality. But as they churned the ocean, many treasures emerged, one of them being Kamadhenu, the divine cow. She was no ordinary cow. Kamadhenu is wish-fulfilling, capable of granting abundance and prosperity to all who revered her. The gods entrusted her to the sages, particularly Vasishtha, who treated her with utmost devotion. Kamadhenu provided everything the sages needed for their rituals, from food to sacred ghee. Her role in preserving dharma and nurturing life made her a symbol of prosperity, kindness, and sustenance. Even today, when we celebrate Kanuma, we honor Kamadhenu's legacy, acknowledging the sacred bond between humanity and cattle. Historically, Kanuma has been an agrarian festival. Kanuma is a farmer's tribute to their silent partners, the cattle. Historically, it marked the post-harvest season when granaries overflowed. Farmers worshipped their cattle, decorating them with kumkum, bells, and garlands, and offered them food. This day celebrated the animals' vital role in plowing the fields and transporting goods. How Kanuma traveled through time, weaving itself into the fabric of history. During the Chola dynasty, kings emphasized the importance of cattle in agriculture. They organized grand feasts and bull races, encouraging farmers to treat cattle with respect and care. Similarly, the Vijayanagara Empire celebrated Kanuma with fairs and festivals, promoting community bonding. Inscriptions from these times highlight Go Pooja as a key ritual, showing how rulers integrated agrarian practices into state policies. Even during the Gupta period, often referred to as the Golden Age of India, saw Kanuma as the time of cattle worship. Kings rewarded farmers who treated their cattle well, and the day became synonymous with prosperity and harmony. Since Vedic times, in our culture, cows were considered sacred and inviolable, symbolizing prosperity and sustenance. Their milk, dung, and labor sustained families and ecosystems, making them central to the Indian life. Kanuma honors this bond, urging us to protect and respect these gentle beings. After all, cows aren't just animals, they're life givers. So what's your favorite part of this celebration's origins and history? Let me know in the comments below. Kanuma is a heartfelt celebration of gratitude, where humans and nature come together in harmony. Farmers honor their loyal cattle, the silent heroes of the agriculture, by decorating them with vibrant garlands, turmeric, and bells, offering them special treats. It's a time when communities unite through joyful rituals, fairs, and feasts celebrating the bounty of the harvest. Beyond the festivities, Kanuma carries a timeless message to cherish the bond between humans, animals, and the earth, reminding us that the prosperity and harmony flourish when we nurture the world around us. Let me share the timeless traditions and rituals of Kanuma and Mukkanuma. These days are not just about celebrations, they are about honoring nature, family, and values. Let's explore. Kanuma is all about gratitude and reverence for cattle, nature, and community. One tradition that has been there since ages is Go Pooja. Cattle, especially cows, hold a sacred place in our lives. Families perform Go Pooja, where cows are bathed, decorated with turmeric, kumkum, bells, and garlands, and worshipped with offerings. If you don't have a cow, don't worry. You can visit a Goshala to perform the ritual or worship a cow idol with equal devotion. This ritual symbolizes the cow's vital role in agriculture and sustenance. Next up is Vadla Kuchulu. Some families have the tradition of tying Vadla Kuchulu, bundles of harvested paddy, outside their homes. They believe this ritual brings prosperity to the household. These bundles are hung with care and become a beautiful part of the Kanuma celebrations. Another tradition is Bommalakolu. In many families, Bommalakolu, an arrangement of dolls, is a cherished tradition during Kanuma or Sankranti. What is it? Families arrange figurines, dolls, and idols on steps, often depicting mythological stories, rural life, or divine events. When is it done? While some families practice this during Dashera, others showcase it during Sankranti. It symbolizes the gathering of deities and blessings for prosperity and harmony in the home. Children and elders alike enjoy this creative and spiritual activity. Mukkanuma is a day of community bonding and joy. Family gatherings and feasts, relatives come together to prepare and enjoy elaborate meals, celebrating the abundance of harvest. It's a day to strengthen family ties. Events like Jallikattu, a traditional bull taming sport, cockfights, and bullock races are sometimes held. However, always remember, say no to the cruelty, respect animals, and ensure ethical practices in all festivities. The 4-day festival of Sankranti teaches us to live by these values. First one is to respect farmers. Acknowledge and honor the hard work of farmers who are the backbone of the society. Practice charity. Never refuse a yachak or a seeker. Donate food, rice, money or essentials or whatever you have or can to those in need. Next one is to respect Haridas, who spread spiritual messages through hymns. Offer alms, food and listen to their wisdom with devotion. Now that we have learned the rituals, it's time to reveal the fascinating secrets behind them. These aren't just traditions, they're brimming with science, logic, and a dash of Bodha approved wisdom. Let's dive in. The first one is Go Pooja, the moo-tastic ritual. So you guys worship cows during Kanuma, huh? Heard that a lot of time? Let me tell you, it's not just about tradition, it's about respect for the original eco-warriors. Cows are like nature's multitaskers. Their dung is a 5-star fertilizer. The urine fights microbes better than your hand sanitizers. And their milk? Oh, don't even get me started on it. The paneer, the yogurt and ghee. If you don't have a cow at home, don't fret. Head to a Goshala or grab a cow idol. Nature won't mind. It's all about acknowledging these gentle giants' contributions to your lives. Vadla Kuchulu. People tie up bundles of harvested paddy in front of their houses. You thought it was just a tradition? But guess what? It's also a birdie buffet. Birds swoop in, peck at the grains, and in return, they help with pest control and pollination. Now that's what I call a win-win. Some of you believe it brings prosperity to your homes. Well, from a bird's eye view, it sure brings joy to us. Now this one's a hoot. Families arrange these fancy dolls and figurines on steps. Mythological tales, rural scenes, even weddings. You name it, they display it. It's like Netflix for your ancestors, but better because everyone gets involved. Kids learn stories, elders feel nostalgic, and everyone bonds over creativity. Who knew storytelling could be so stylish? Here's my favorite part, Danam. During Kanuma, one should go full on Santa mode. donating food, clothes, or money to the less fortunate. Science says acts of kindness release feel-good chemicals like oxytocin and endorphins in your brain, making you as happy as a bird with fresh worms. So next time someone knocks on your door, don't shoo them away. Spread the love. Let's talk about farmers, the unsung heroes of your plate. They toil day and night so you can enjoy your rice and dal. Kanuma reminds you to acknowledge their hard work. Without them, where would your biryanis and pongals come from? A little gratitude goes a long way, my friends. I've seen some of you getting carried away with bull taming and racing events. While these were part of medieval history, it's important to ask, are we being fair to the animals? Ethical celebrations are way to go. Let's keep the thrill but ditch the cruelty, okay? After all, even bulls deserve a good day. Anyway, these were never a part of the great wisdom passed on to us by the sages. Finally, Mukkanuma, the grand feast day. Families gather, cook delicious food, and eat together. Did you know sharing meals boosts happiness? Science calls it bonding. I call it happy tum tum time. Plus, kids get to play, elders get to laugh, and everyone's heart and stomach is full. Now let's discuss the evolution of Kanuma with time. In the past, Kanuma and Mukkanuma were deeply rooted in tradition and simplicity. Farmers would perform Go Pooja with heartfelt devotion, treating cattle as sacred. Families tied Vadla Kuchlu for prosperity, and Bommalu Koluvu showcased mythological and cultural stories. Community feasts were grand, involving entire villages, and rituals emphasized gratitude and sustainability. In today's fast-paced world, many have lost touch with Kanuma's significance. With busy lifestyles, some skip the celebrations entirely, while others adapted to urban settings by visiting goshalas or worshipping cow idols at home. Community feasts are now often limited to family lunches, and Bommalu Koluvu has evolved with modern themes and creative displays. However, awareness about animal cruelty during events like Jallikattu is increasing, urging people to focus on compassion and ethical practices. Whether ancient or modern, the heart of Kanuma lies in gratitude, harmony, and respect for nature, animals, and each other. Let's rediscover its meaning and celebrate responsibly. So, what's the ultimate lesson? Kanuma and Mukkanuma aren't just about rituals, they're a manual for living. Respect nature, care for animals, share what you have, and cherish your family. Oh, and don't forget to include a little gratitude in everything you do. That's the secret to a happy and balanced life. Alright, my friends, I've got to flap away. But remember, next time you tie up a Vadla Kuchu or perform Go Pooja, think of me, your friendly neighborhood Bodha. Until then, hoot hoot and happy Kanuma. Tell me if you have any special ritual that you follow on Kanuma, or how did you celebrate Kanuma this year? Like and share the video and subscribe to Bodha Hoots for more interesting videos.